Yeah. But it's a nice day. A nice day. This guy playing baseball with his little daughter, man, I bet she gonna end up being a good little athlete one day. Because when you spend time like this together, that's how you build those skills, And all of a sudden, that's another thing too. A lot of people talk about, I got something for you. I want to state this here. And you might disagree with this here, but this is my point, my position. This is the way I see it. Now watch this here. I don't think anybody's born with talent. You hear all these pro athletes and stuff say, oh, I was just born, I'm blessed with this, I'm born with this here. I don't subscribe to that way of thinking. I don't believe in that. I believe that it comes from hard work. It comes from putting in the work. Like I was just talking about the guy back there working with his daughter, playing baseball. He was pitching the ball to her. She was hitting the ball and stuff. And they were throwing and catching. That's how you get good. You get good by practicing. You get good by doing the stuff. Getting out there and putting in the work. I got, this is going to sound kind of crazy. I'm going to justify it for you, though. Here's the justification. You walk into a maternity ward at the hospital, right? You walk into a maternity ward at the hospital, and you look through the window at all of these babies, and they're laying there. I've yet to see one of them be able to throw a ball, or pick up a ball and roll it, or catch this or doing. They're all babies. They all start out the same way. No skill, no nothing, just laying there, waiting to be fed, waiting for the diapers to be changed, laying there sleeping. They be bundled up too. That's a good vision, man. How them babies be bundled up. It's like a peaceful vision. But I was saying that, yeah. At that point, everybody's on equal ground. They're all starting out the same, no difference in any of them. But as you get older, you find some that, they'll go outside and, they'll be playing around. They'll be playing around and riding and stuff, Those are the ones that end up becoming the athletes, just like the ones that love reading and, picking up books and stuff become the smart ones. You are whatever you engage in, you are whatever you present yourself or make yourself present to. Like, if you put yourself in the presence of a lot of books, you can probably become smart because you end up reading about all these different places and different things. So you start learning differently. If you put yourself on a ball field or a basketball court or something every day and, practice that skill, you become good at that. I've never seen a person become an excellent basketball player that didn't go to a gym and pick up a ball. You've got to pick up a ball. So I was saying, I don't subscribe to people being born with talent. So I hear, people saying that all the time. I'm like, well, I hear and I understand, their position, because they've been told that, and, sometimes, you don't differentiate in logic, you don't start saying, well, why would A happen if B hadn't happened yet? I think that makes sense. But you got to get from point A to point B before you can get to point C. means you have to put in the work right here in order to put in the work right here in order to move to here. Oh, boy, that was a long dissertation on developing skill, wasn't it? Oh, man. That little girl knocked that ball way out there, man. That was good. I just saw she hit that ball, man. Yeah. I was just looking at that and admiring that because I was just looking at somebody that couldn't be, I'm just going to guess, about 8 or so. But man, she was knocking that ball to the outfield. Dang. I'm listening, there's a plane going by overhead there too. Yeah, I don't know if you were able to pick up that sound, but there was a plane that was just going by. But yeah, I noticed that I stayed away from talking about foods today, and yet I feel like I want to talk about it so bad, but I don't want to bore you with the same subject matter. But boy, I sure can talk about it. I can talk about a nice key lime pie, you know, and how good a slice of key lime pie would taste right now. You know, when you have like a warm day, you know, cool stuff tastes better, you know, like if you have a popsicle or something, or some ice cream, and especially ice cream on a hot day. Ice cream on a hot day just makes a mouth happy, makes my mouth happy. Cool. What was I just going to? Oh yeah, some cool things on a hot day. But that ice cream will do it though. Key lime pie is cool because it's got to be kept in the refrigerator in order to keep its what do you call it, body or stiffness, you know, so that it tastes good. Otherwise, it might melt down into that graham cracker crust. But it's still good to me. I don't care if it has been sitting out for a while. I love key lime pie. And, oh yeah, I was just talking about cool stuff that makes your mouth happy. Popsicles. Why you think kids be laughing when they be eating popsicles? It makes the mouth happy because it's nice and cold on a hot day.